What's good? What it is, yo? Let me get my sound effect. Let's go. Yeah, welcome back to Atlanta Car Cast Season 4, Episode 25. I go by the name of Mr. aka the Pod Son. To the right of me, an invisible treat. Still beautiful, Mrs. T www.tgx.com. She's having uh Wi-Fi issues and all kind of stuff. So she's here, audio only, and above her normally, Mr. Skip of Skip's Trophies and More. All your trophy needs, big ring needs, big belt needs, big chain needs, big glass needs, big paper certificate, plaque, door signs, door hinges, all that. I'm getting
Door
it back.
hinges.
Yeah, door hinges.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that name right one day. Whatever them things you put on your door. People ain't got door offices.
They're called knockers.
Yeah, knockers. Yeah, there you go.
A door
So yeah,
plaque.
door plaque. That's it. So yeah, get your orders in. He's booked and busy, so get your order in. And always to the left of him, about that life, CEO Nighthawk with the T, aka Night Hizzle with the Tizzle. People, how we doing?
Man. Well, let Miss TJ go first.
Oh, gee, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, first I'd like to say that my birthday is in like 2 days. So, in case you didn't know, I have a birthday. I'll be 26 again.
Everybody has birthdays.
Excuse me?
ooh.
Nothing. Go
Oh,
right
Jay.
in, man.
We already talked about this last week on 12/12. We're going to forget about you, okay?
Shit!
Anyway, we had a great weekend. We attended the Street Royalty Claim the Crown car, truck, and bike show. It was
Shout
a great
out.
first event. Got to see all my good friends. Too many to name. Diva B, Caramel Cutie, Dragon Vet. All my favorite ladies. Just too many. The Hot Wheels.
name.
It was just too many. It was so hot. Oh my God. It was so hot. Our devices shut down. We were trying to do interviews. We couldn't even get the live stream to go. The computer said, nope, sorry, we're not going to work. We did get a couple of interviews in the car. We got a great interview with 1300 Customs. They're awesome. If you have not followed at 1300 Customs on Instagram, please do. That
Shout
beautiful purple wrap on Lady Icon's car that everyone thinks is paint is a wrap. They do
Shout out.
phenomenal work. Make sure you check them out. It was a great event. So yeah, that's all I got.
Y'all hear that?
Not me.
Ain't me.
Okay, he ain't Nighthawk. I'm mute. Oh, I think we figured out who it was. Okay.
So,
Continue, Miss TJ. I'm sorry.
That's all I got for now. We'll talk some more later on.
Nighthawk.
Well, had a good week. I completed my 90 days of jury duty today, so I'm done.
Uh-oh.
4th of July, I got to spend with my family, so that was good, and pretty much it.
That's what's
My
up.
birthday in 13 days, too.
Oh, yes. 13 days. Countdown.
I'm gonna have to mark my calendar. When it gets to June and July, it's a lot of y'all. I don't know what month that means that y'all parents was having sex in. What is that? 9 minus 7. Wait,
Don't
12,
worry about it.
30,
Don't worry
November,
about
Mark.
it.
November.
72. Skip.
You know what?
Yeah, man. That's the new answer to
Forget
everything.
both of y'all. How about
That's
that?
the new number answer for everything. So that's an inside joke, y'all. Good week for me. I missed the show on Saturday. My apologies. I had to work. I work a lot of Saturdays, but and I had to miss this, and I didn't want to miss it, but I had to. But shout out to Street Royalty, who claimed us with the Icon Award here. Much appreciated. Shout out. It's good to be celebrated because that's what we do here. We celebrate everybody in the culture here. And it's good for us to be celebrated and to even be considered a pioneer of anything is a very huge compliment. So shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Other than that, 4th of July was chill with the family. Cool fireworks. We didn't have a lot of kids this year. We had 1 or 2, but still cool. So yeah, so we're gonna get this thing started. We got
You
a
forgot
special
about
guest.
Mr. Skip. You forgot about Mr. Skip.
Oh, I thought he went.
You know
My
he
bad.
has a bunch to say.
My bad. I'm sorry, Mr. Skip.
Miss TJ, I'm telling you, a whole show. I promise you. Keep on.
I
All right.
didn't say anything.
Like Miss TJ said, the Street Royalty Car Show was a success. You know, we always want 1,000 cars at the show, but the turnout was amazing. The sun was disrespectful. It got up to 101 degrees, and that wasn't the feel-like temperature. That was the temperature. Like she said, our electronics wouldn't work. We did some nice interviews. 1,300 Customs and Conyers did a giveaway. They gave away a rim painting / brake caliper painting package to a lucky winner. A vendor gave away a hookah. The king and the queen. The way they did that was nice. They had a huge double throne. Yeah, a double throne, double seater throne, and the right people won at the car show. So if anybody got anything to say, they just hate because the right two people at that show won the king and the queen.
So give us the good, bad, and the ugly ass.
All right.
He probably was the ugly ass, huh?
Right. The good turnout was very nice. No BS as normal, as usual. Everybody laughed and played, even though it was hot. They got in the shade. I made jokes like I always do. People laughed. Kids had fun. We had a motorcycle out there that was beautiful. You know, so there was people from all of the genres were there. Badass Jeep came. The bad was the sun. That was it. The police were there. Like I said, no issues with loud music and nothing like that. But the bad was just the sun. That was it. And it was in the middle of the day, the dead heat. Now the ugly ass. Well, y'all know I only know one way to put it. I've been talking about this subject forever. I've been blasted on it. I've been critiqued on it. I've been asked about it. And judging. Now, the judging wasn't bad or horrendous. And this is a culmination of my opinion and feedback that I got personally after the show. But I'm shooting straight from the hip, and this is straight up. When you have multiple judges, they're going to see things different. I'm going to say this. This is me saying this. There were cars that actually won that should not have won. And I ain't calling no names, nothing like that. I ain't putting nobody on the spot. But that's a part of why I try to teach people how to judge or get people to come to this class that we're going to create, because I got a lot of feedback about that, about teaching people how to judge cars. It's not about me wanting to judge everything. It's about people leaving knowing that they lost or why they lost, or, well, I see why I lost to that car, versus how the fuck that car beat me? They ain't even come by my car. Ain't nobody judge my car. So transparency, and like I said, this is a knock on the judges, because I think they did the best that they could do. But when people are used to a certain way of being judged, or being certain things being done as far as judging goes, and it doesn't happen, and they lose, and then the car that beats them shouldn't have beat them. You know, it's one of those things where you don't get an explanation, then you gripe and complain, then you go to the internet. And those are the death nails of car shows. You know, when people gripe and complain about something and they don't have an answer, nobody is willing to give an answer, and then they go to the internet and it's a one-sided story. That's what they're going to take and run with. So I'm telling the ones who put the show together, everything was great. The judging aspect of it could have been better. Now, you had no idea it was going to go that way, and I get it. But in the future, if you're going to have multiple judges, I say 2, no more than 2, unless you have 300-400 cars. And the reason being is because those 2 judges, it won't be hard for them to get on the same page and then they judge the same way separately. But two judges walking around, you might as well have had one judge. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know how they actually did it because I was running around being an asshole playing with people and all of that. But when I was calling the names out, you know, I'm perusing the audience and I see the faces and I see the grimaces and the frowns when I call out winners and losers. Well, not losers, but when I call out people and people are like, well, damn, why he ain't called such and such? And that wasn't the place for me to speak up on it at that show because it would have looked like I'm bashing because I wasn't the judge. And I love the two people that put the show on. They know it. We've talked.
But it's our job to critique shows and give the good,
right.
bad,
And there is no knock on them because they had a great show. And it was a first show. And
Right.
people need to realize that. For a first show, that was phenomenal.
Mhm.
Right.
Definitely.
It was.
You see, so this is no knock on y'all. This is no knock on what happened. This is just a critique of everything that, from my point of view, that day. So please, anybody that was there, anybody that's hearing it for the first time, don't look at it like I'm bashing them because I wasn't the judge. I'm giving an opinion. That's it. If asked, I would have walked around with the judges if I had been asked. You get what I'm saying? And they didn't know it was going to be that way. So again, this is no knock on what happened. We're just talking about what happened. That's it. Miss CJ? Oh, Nighthawk. Well, Nighthawk wasn't there. Miss CJ?
I agree with you. I mean, I thought it was a great first show. Car shows are not as easy to put on as people think. They are not. So I think that the car show was great. There was a lot of feedback after the fact about the judging. Of course, as judges, Skip and I, you know, people call us, they
I'm
kind
gonna
of
call y'all first.
talk to us about what we thought. And I agree with Skip. I think that there's a lot to learn at every car show, and we can make this criticism, you know, or constructive feedback at just about every car show that we go to, where you know we see deficiencies in judging. I don't think that was something that defines the overall effort. That was a small part of the entire show. The complete totality of the show was awesome. It was a great feeling. It was a feeling of, like I said, this whole car season has been really amazing with the camaraderie, with even as hot as it was, everybody really getting out and talking to each other.
Yeah, and
And
a
to
lot of
me,
rookie efforts too. Like a
Right.
lot of these shows have been really rookie, sophomore type efforts and shows. Go ahead.
right. So with that being said, you know, it to me was more successful than some of the shows that have bigger names and, you know, more followings, just because it felt good. You know, it just felt good to walk around and talk to people despite the heat, and to really get love and appreciation from all the people there. And that's been a rare thing in the past. So I
Right.
think we're getting back to what the car culture used to be like.
Right.
And I'd like to see more of that.
Exactly.
I think at the end of the day, it's difficult to, it's almost like being an artist. It's hard to find creativity when you're trying to develop something or create something or throw a show. So this was a great example of a show that had a lot of creativity, you know, with the royalty aspect, with the crown aspect. Perfect example. When you get a guy like this who wins, all he do is win, 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 no matter what, face ass. And he embodied this win with the crown and the sash and the scepter and the, what is that, a cape or a robe? What is that? I don't know. The thing on your
Yeah,
back. I
it's
don't
a
know.
rope.
Or
It's a
cloak,
rope.
cape, whatever you
He
want to call it.
embodied this. So to get that type of reception to that type of award just shows the amount of creativity and the amount of thought that went into this show. Y'all look at that throne. You can't beat that, you know, and to be able to take pictures and that makes somebody think about this next year. Like, okay, yeah, I ain't missing the next one. I'm calling off work. I'm requesting in for street royalties, you know, claim the crown next year. So shout out to them. Great show. You don't want to miss it next year. And we definitely will be there next year. So without further ado, we got a packed house tonight. Coming up first, all the way from Northwest Georgia. We try to spread it out. We talk to folks from all over the country, in state, out of state, in the city, out of the city. So this one is coming out of Northwest Georgia, the Calhoun area. We've been talking about this show for a few weeks. They represent
months, literally.
Months.
Right.
They represent Divine Intervention Car Club. And without further ado, we're gonna bring him up, Mr.
Darren Kim.
Hello,
Kim.
everybody.
How you
Hey,
doing?
fine. How are y'all?
Good.
Why it look like you tiptoeing and peek over his shoulder?
Because I am.
So we were talking in pre-production. We was like, "Have you guys seen the show?" And they was like, "No, we don't really get on YouTube." So it's always interesting when people want to appear on the show but kind of don't watch the show. So how did this happen? How did you hear about us? If you don't watch the show, like give us how it happened.
From word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Yes.
So we do. Okay.
But we'll
So
be watching it from now on.
We appreciate that.
A lot of information on this show.
It is. It is fully loaded. Fully loaded.
Oh, go on.
Go ahead, Skip. Take it away.
First thing, Divine Interventions Car Club. Explain to me what the name means, or to the audience what the name is. What the name means.
We are a Christian-based car club.
Okay.
We were founded 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
And this car show that we're putting on is in memory of my son who passed away 8 years ago from heart disease at the age of 26. His birthday is on July the 28th. I do this every year to celebrate his birthday. If he had still been here, he would have been 34 this July.
Wow.
Okay.
And part of the proceeds from our show will go to an organization called Healing Hands. It's a free clinic in Calhoun.
Mm-hmm.
They will be present the day of the show, and we will make our presentation to them that day.
That's what's up. That's good. Now, we here try to put all the information out we can about car shows as we get their information. So now, what should we, as I guess, since you guys are north of us, the guys that are gonna come, because I'm gonna be going out of town, I won't be able to make it, but the guys that are gonna come, what should they expect at you guys' show? And let me elaborate on that question a little bit. I've been to shows, Christian-based shows, where they only want a certain type of individual, or there's restrictions. So I guess the question to be asked would be, if people were to migrate that way, what should they expect to be able to do and to be able not to do?
They will basically see how much we love everybody. All walks of life, we love everybody.
Okay.
And we try to cater to everybody. And then while we're doing that, spread the love of God.
All right. That's what's up.
And at the show that day, we're going to have a prayer table set up with members of our church there for anybody that wants prayer. They can go up and get prayer.
I love that.
Okay.
So going back to the club. So when was the club founded?
2.5 years ago. We actually started as a branch from Chaotic Obsession.
Oh,
And
Okay.
we left them 2.5 years ago and started Divine Intervention.
So now KO is rooted in Christianity as well. So
I don't think that particular chapter of the club anymore, but yes, it was.
oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
okay, so it kind of like folded. Okay, I got you. All right, so 2.5 years ago, we got a club. So would you consider yourself a modern club or traditional club?
Most of our cars are more in the
Modern.
modern, but anybody can bring their car, whether it be modern, old,
Classic.
classic, whatever.
We have a member in our club that has several old cars, a 1934 Hudson. He's got a Quicksilver. He's got many older cars.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now in Calhoun, because I've been up there to do shows with y'all before.
Yes.
I know. There was an incident. I want to talk about this, and I think it was the Chaotic show where Street Execs was there, and we were leaving, and they got swarmed by the police as soon as they pulled out of the parking lot.
That's exactly why we warned everybody before the show ended not to do that, because we knew they were going to get stopped.
Yeah.
Not to do what? What did they do?
They just
Well,
had
they went-
wild pipes. They left, and they didn't leave out spinning or nothing, but they were, revving the engines.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I saw it. And when they pulled them out, I wanted to pull over and just, that's fucked up. But, we were in Calhoun, so I got my ass on the road. But I guess my question is, is the relationship with the police gotten any better since you guys, because I know I've been to another show since that show, and we didn't have any issues. And I ask these questions because people don't want to go a long ways to a show and then have to worry about the police. You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
Well, the show you're in reference to, we received word that the police were up toward 75.
Mm-hmm.
So we gave everybody a warning not to go speeding up through there, because they run radar up through there quite a bit.
Okay.
But since then, we've not heard of any problems.
None.
That was my question, because like I said, I've been there since that incident. I just wanted to highlight that because so you guys understand where, as a car enthusiast, a former car enthusiast, now I'm on the other side of it.
Right.
I remember that.
I can tell you the Calhoun area is a lot better than the Rome area, because I did a car show last year in Rome. I had to pay a cop $50 an hour to sit in his car and do nothing.
Jesus.
And that was a requirement. I had to get a permit. So that's why we switched to Calhoun.
$50 an hour is high. They don't charge that down here.
A minimum of 4 hours.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that was armed robbery in daylight.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's Floyd County for you.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's talk about it here. We got it's at 444 Red Bud Road, Calhoun, Georgia, 30701. And this is a memorial car show for Chad Vaughn, who is Kim's son. Because we've been talking about this show for over a month, and we was just like, I'm sure when they come on the show, they can say what it's about and why is it for Chad. We didn't know if Chad passed away. Well, I mean, with the memorial, but we didn't know why and all that kind of jazz. So entry fee is $20. They have top 25, best in show, founder's choice, president's choice, Chad's choice, best truck, best classic, best bike, best modern, best rap, people's choice, club participation, furthest drive, all you AT aliens, that's good for you. Kids' choice, food vendors, 50-50 raffle, door prizes, and another raffle. And this is going down July 29th, and it's from 1 to 6. All right, questions. Fire away.
I have a question. Now, I'm being a butt, but I'm going to ask it. How is Chad going to make a choice?
How's Chad gonna what?
His sister will be making that choice.
Yeah, my daughter will be making the choice on his behalf.
And I said I was going to be a butt. I just wanted to be funny. That's it. Now, tell us,
Well, you just had a
Jason,
question.
You wouldn't be Skip if you wasn't that way.
that's right. That's right. Tell us who Jason Dupree is, because I kind of thought, since I saw the guitar in the background, that he was a performer, or is he the host, or
Jason Dupree,
yeah.
He is my best friend. He's a
preacher, gospel singer.
preacher / gospel singer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
He's gonna sing a few of my son's favorite songs along with another group, and after that, it'll be strictly DJ.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up.
And the owner of the venue has told us that there's a possibility he will be giving helicopter rides that day for $30 a person.
What?
Oh no! You know what the recent happenings with the submarine? I don't think nobody want to go up in there. Just being funny. Don't kill me. Don't shoot the messenger.
But saying black people ain't going down or up. We just gonna say.
No,
Well, you got to give us a hell of a discount. It's gonna have to be like $1.50 or something.
No, I will watch.
Might get a couple of them to go up down.
But okay, so we got possible helicopter rides. We got all the
Yes.
awards we just mentioned. We got a possible performance from the preacher / singer. Good venue. Is it the same venue in front of that building where we were
Yes.
before?
Yes,
Okay.
same venue, but this will probably be the last car show that's held there because there's a business opening up where the Piggly Wiggly used to be.
Oh, okay. So plenty of parking. You guys have plenty of vendors, I assume.
Yeah, we
We do.
got food vendors and non-food vendors.
Oh, so you mean alcohol? Go ahead and say it.
No alcohol.
But yeah, and this is a great thing. And what date is it again? I'm sorry.
July
July
29th.
Oh, you know what? I will be back in town. If I'm not doing nothing, I think I might make that ride.
And the trophies, most of them are orange because that was my son's favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of them will be blue.
Who did the trophy?
Now, this is a question we always ask when people that's running car shows come on the page. Who made y'all trophies?
A lady named Brenda.
That shit is so
Her
disrespectful.
shop is on Highway 41.
I'm being funny again, Miss Kim.
All I know is her name is Brenda, the trophy lady.
See,
Okay.
if y'all would have been watching the show, you would have seen this man's name under his name.
Dave's
Man.
got my trophies before.
We
Mark.
know he does trophies.
Dave's got my
Oh,
trophies before. Yeah, this ain't their first trip around the sun. That's why I was asking.
Oh.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He's down in Atlanta. The person who done our trophies is more local to us.
That's respect. I'm not mad at all. No, I can't get all the business, and I respect it. No, I'm just being funny. Just being
I
funny.
got a
But
question.
your trophies are beautiful. I've seen some that you've made.
My trophy's beautiful, lady.
They're all right. They're all right.
I'm just being funny.
All
But
right, on your
man,
flyer,
hats off to you guys for keep. Oh, I'm sorry. Now you were talking. Go ahead.
yeah, on your flyer it says $20 entry. Is there a spectator fee with that?
No, there is no spectator fee.
Okay.
And instead of the founder trophy, it's changed to vice president's choice.
Vice President's choice.
So instead of founders,
What happened to the founder? Where you go? Y'all got rid of
She's no longer with us.
How you get rid of the founder?
The founder
We didn't get rid of her.
Her and her husband had some things happen, and
You didn't actually have to answer that.
Don't answer that. Just put it this way, we still love her.
There you
Yes.
go. There
Damn.
you go.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Don't you won't
All
have
right,
to
so this one's a good one. 29th. We're a little bit ahead of the game, so y'all can prepare yourselves to make that travel down to Calhoun for Divine Intervention show. We appreciate y'all for joining us. If y'all have not subscribed to our channel that you're viewing this on, please subscribe and tell all your family members down in the Calhoun area in Northwest Georgia to subscribe so they don't miss out on what's going on across the state, across the region.
Right.
And we get all this information in, and everybody can hopefully get that Atlanta CarCast effect. That's what we call it. We call it the Atlanta CarCast effect. With certain shows, they get it, and certain shows don't get it. I don't know. Can't guarantee it. But when it happens, it's a beautiful thing. We thank y'all for joining. Everybody give it up for Divine Intervention.
Thank y'all.
Yes,
Thank
Lord.
you.
Yes, Lord. Ooh, that one might be a good one. That's a lot of trophies there. A lot of trophies.
I also love the cause. You know what I mean? You know,
Yes.
I love the cause. As a parent, I can't imagine losing a child, but to honor a child in that way is just so special, especially if he loved cars. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. So I think that I definitely, if I'm in town, I'd like to go to that show as well.
Yeah. And lose a child that young at 26.
No,
Yes.
your mic is super, super low.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
barely. Well, I couldn't. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, turn it up a hair. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get into a little something like this. We'll be right.
Are you and your friends or family looking to have a good time? Come experience Two Fresh Transportation. They offer multiple luxurious vehicles to choose from that are super clean and COVID sanitized. With All vehicles having a wide range of seating space, a custom bar with a hookah, and an Apple and Google TV, a PlayStation 5, a removable dance pole, and a custom stereo. So remember, next time you book a ride, book Too Fresh, because Too Fresh is above the rest.
All right. What's this weekend? The 10th weekend of the 10th, I believe. Yes.
For all of your
Yes, Miss TJ.
car needs, make sure that you hit up Too Fresh, because Too Fresh is above the rest. www.toofreshtransportation.com. You got a girls trip, a trip to anywhere you want to go, they'll get you there. You want to go to a Atlanta United game and you want to get drunk. You got a bachelor party, bachelorette party. You just want to hang out. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, and you want to go to the hookah lounge or you want to go to the strip club. Call Too Fresh.
Or you take a night like on 4th of July. I don't know if anybody else notices. You know, the older people. You know, we don't go home at like 3 a.m. We go home like 10:30. It was stressful. Driving home.
It was very stressful to get home.
Go ahead, Skip. I was stressed out.
Real quick, guys and girls and all the viewers. This past weekend, the 4th of July, rather, not this weekend, we had a tragedy, and it wasn't a death. Misfits or Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Misfits had one of their members, their house burned down on the 4th. Our prayers and condolences are with them. No one was hurt, but they did lose everything in the fire. Before y'all type in the chat, what happened? The house burned down. That's all you need to know.
Skip, hold on. You ahead of us. Our next guest is going to speak to that. She's still backstage, mister?
Yes.
Okay. So let's bring up Hot Wheels from the Misfits ATL and the First Lady.
Hey.
But they need a bigger camera. All them big old heads on that screen.
Oh my God.
I know you're not. I'm going to let you slide.
One of the heads ain't even all the way on there. Look, it's cut all right.
Into the danger zone.
I'm going to let you have that today.
So Skip just shared with us that, you know, one of your vice president lost their home in a fire tragedy, lost all of their belongings. Could you go ahead and kind of elaborate a little bit for us on, you know, what happened?
Hey everybody, how's it going? Of course, Misfit Toys here, the First Lady and Press. We on today representing our family, the Walker family, our vice president and our treasurer. Morning of 4th of July, their house did burn down. These are the two hardest working people that I know. Like, if they miss a show, they at work. If they missing an action, they at work. If they supposed to bring you something, they at work. They lost everything. So currently, we are collecting donations for the family. They do have 2 small grandchildren. They do have 2 children, all lived in the house. As of right now, they're in a hotel, so we're not collecting big items because they don't really have anywhere to store it. But yeah, they lost everything. So we are coming together as a car club family, as a whatever you want to call it. Right now, the whole community has really come together and support our family. Whether it's just a text, a call, a cash app, some towels, some socks, whatever. I appreciate everybody in the car world, whether you could do something or you couldn't, or just your thoughts. The Walker family, we love y'all and we here for you every step of the way.
That's right.
What's the cash app?
$ Misfit TOYZ of ATL.
MISFIT
OYZ
of
ATL.
He kind of slow.
I see.
That's MISFIT TOYZ of ATL.
Yes, that's it. everything that is sent, we send over to them daily. So, they may need Pampers for the babies. They may need lunch. They may need, cold water, something hot in their stomach, whatever it is. Everything that's sent daily is sent over to them, down to they lost, cards and ID and everything. Everything is gone. So they are rebuilding. So we here for them. We here for y'all. Crystal and D, we really love y'all. And this is the true meaning of family. You be able to lean on your family in these kind of times. And that's what's happening.
Okay, y'all making me about to cry. Okay.
I just
But
sent
you-
y'all something.
So you guys are doing.
Go ahead.
You guys are doing a kind of a drop off at Skybox tomorrow night.
Yes.
Okay. Can you
Yes.
tell us about that?
Tomorrow at the Skybox. If you're not familiar with it, it is located 2180 Mount Zion Parkway in Morrow, Georgia. So tomorrow at 8:00, we'll be taking more donations, clothing items, more cash, anything big. Me and First Lady, we're gonna bring it to our home and we're gonna store it for them until they get their house. So if you got a bed, a crib, or something, we have a place for it. Well, we just don't want to bombard them with all the big items because, again, they are in a hotel right now, so it's a limited space there that they can take in stuff. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Skybox, if you got something that you want to give to the family, is happening.
2180 Mount Zion Parkway, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Morrow, Georgia.
And do me a favor, guys, on y'all's Instagram and Facebook, whatnot. Some of the necessities that they're gonna need, like I did see one somewhere on somebody's page about the daughter needed diapers, certain sizes or whatever. Make sure y'all repost that.
Definitely.
Because the sign was so small on the Instagram thing, I couldn't blow it up to read it.
Okay.
Definitely.
So post that out there so people who don't have the money necessarily might have the material stuff.
Resources.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, they might know somebody that knows somebody that can connect these dots and they can help. Like, it goes a long way.
Absolutely.
I have a question. What county do they live in?
Clayton County.
Okay. All right. I made a couple of phone calls today. I'll talk to you guys about it offline.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate everybody. Like I said, these are the times where you come together. People say it all the time. Hey, I'm there for you. Hey, I got you. Hey, this. Hey, that. Them phone calls and them texts, they go a long way. It ain't about what money you can send out. It ain't about what material things you can give. Just check on your people. Make sure they all right.
That's facts.
Sure.
I personally appreciate all y'all. We've gotten calls and texts and do they need this? Do they need that? And people dropped off stuff at the house today. And I appreciate every one of y'all. So needless to say, when I see each and every one of y'all, I'm going to hug y'all so tight y'all don't even understand. But we truly appreciate you. I know, because I can't get around that big ass head.
That shit is so disrespectful.
I was like, who is that?
That was Carly B.
And FYI, the family will be there. I don't know if everyone from the family will be there, but someone will be there from the family. Hey, they might need a hug. They might need a shot. They might need a something. So show up. Even if you don't have anything to give, your smiling face may make their day better.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have the listing of their sizes and things like that in front of you that you could kind of read out right now?
I do. I let First Lady,
because she can't read.
I can't see too well.
Yeah, then you're right, because the head's so heavy it's shadowing your eyes.
Into the danger zone.
I'm gonna let you slide. Okay. Don't talk to me.
Well, don't tell her what her titty size is. She don't want y'all to know her titty size.
Ari is the baby girl. I don't know if you guys seen her before. She wears a 6 in toddler size shoes. She wears 12 to 18 months in clothes. I didn't even get pamper size.
We'll get it.
Sorry, I'll load up on the Instagram or the Facebook of letting you guys know what size Pampers. Lennox is the little man with the Jeep. Oh no, he have his
the Hellcat.
The Hellcat, little
Hot Wheels.
Yes, he a 6 in taller shoes, and he also wears 12 to 8 months.
18.
I mean 18. I can't read either. Shayla, which is the daughter with the white charger. She is a part of Misfit Toys. She wears a large and extra large in clothes. Her shoe size is a 10 in women or a 9 in men, and a 16 in pants. KK, which is still a member of Misfit Toys, she has the black charger. She wears a medium in clothes, an 8 in shoes, and 10 in pants. D, which is our VP, what he got now? A white 392. I think that's what he got now. He wear 3X in clothes and 11 in shoes. I didn't get the pant size, but I'll have it by the time we post it.
Okay.
Crystal, she wears a 4X in clothes and a size 24 in pants and a 5.5 in shoes. And the babies, they drink the 2% milk. They don't drink regular. Yeah. They drink regular milk. And anything you guys have will help. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's some towels. I don't care if it's some lotion.
Right.
I say once again, I truly appreciate everybody that has came out, has called, has everything. This shows us what our dedication of going to everyone's shows and showing up and showing out for everybody, being ourselves and being able to share our happiness or our laughter, or if you know me, my house, my food, my everything. It shows, and all y'all have showed up and showed out. It's okay, Skip. You gonna get a plate soon. You gonna be
I'm just being funny.
Yes.
But Extreme, you just asked about donating funds. It's on the screen, sir. It's Misfit Toys of ATL. So however many thousands you want to send, go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yeah, 281 Miles Iron Road.
Let the work speak for itself. You know what I mean? So go ahead and show the extreme way so we can follow.
So stay tuned and donate.
Yes. We appreciate y'all. Also,
tap that screen. Screen.
I know our time is short, but also on the 15th, if you can't make Friday, on the 15th, follow our Instagram page. We got that chicken and chill coming up with the trophy from Mr. Skip Big Head himself.
We got you. Hold on. Talk about it. Talk about it.
There it is.
Talk about it, shawty.
This show will be for them. We will be doing this show for them, so we may switch up things a little bit, but y'all stay tuned. Pull up on us. Afterwards, we're going bowling, and we challenge anybody to a bowling match. Anybody that wants to smoke, bring it on. But we're gonna go out there and have fun, because I know they really, really need it. They need that out time, that piece. So we'll be going out on the 15th as well. So if you can't make Friday, then I see you on the 15th.
So yeah, y'all treat this one now like a car show, and instead of entering, just do a monetary donation.
Yeah,
it is a pull up and chicken and all that.
Now also tell them y'all got more awards this time than you had last time.
Oh shoot! Okay. Good one, Skip. Okay, so we do have Deepest Car Club, and I heard that Street Royalty said they're coming back to get it one more time. So y'all better step it up.
Shout out.
Also, we got VP's choice. So our vice president, who was in the fire, he'll be making his choice of his favorite car that's out there that put in work. Then we got this stanky lady right here, the First Lady's Choice Award. So we want all the ladies to come out, and she's gonna pick one of her favorite cars that's lady driven. So we stepped it up a notch a little bit to get a few more people out there to see what we got going on. But always check in and get you a few Bowberry biscuits, a leg, a thigh, a wing, a breast, or two.
The trophy for the First Lady's choice. For the First Lady's choice, I want to appreciate Tia and Chanel for now. We're gonna always put it out there for the ladies. We appreciate you both for putting together the ladies' chat, the ladies' everything. Janelle, hats off.
Oh Lord, you know they're gonna dance as soon as they hear music. You can't do that.
You know it.
Janelle, we appreciate you for starting this First Ladies Award. Shout out to Diva B for getting the first one. I love you.
That's right. That's right. And if you're not in our ladies first chat and you would like to be included, it's not that we didn't include everybody. It's a volunteer kind of thing. So I'm just not adding everybody in my phone book to it and things like that. If you're interested in being added to the group, you're not in the group, just let one of us know. All of us are admins. Nobody, this is not a club. It's not, nobody's higher than anybody else. We all have the ability to invite people to the group. So just let any of us who are in the group know that you'd like to be invited. And it's all about community. That's all we do is lift each other up every day and speak positivity to each other and promote each other's businesses and speak life to ourselves.
She don't even know what she talking about something. Yeah, she ain't on that chat.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be in there. Is there in between
No,
chat?
yeah.
Don't talk to
Okay.
me.
In between,
Like,
your ass up.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Skip. Thank
in
you.
between, man. Just pop.
I got to go. Okay.
Let me just say that black don't crack, black don't halt, black don't worry. I mean, if that happened to me, I'd probably be a wreck. But black people are one of the strongest creatures in the world, and I salute y'all. I mean, I get a nail in my tire, and I think life is fucking over. And it could be way worse. So, shout out to y'all. Everybody support. Like they say on TikTok, tap that screen, do the little donations on TikTok. If y'all can do that, pennies on the dollar, do this. All that other stuff on Facebook, on Instagram, and all that other stuff, do this.
For all of y'all that were at the Street Royalty Show, when we were giving out the awards, this was a spur of the moment thing. I was playing with this little kid, and it just so happened his birthday had just passed. And he told me he was 8 years old, and I gave him $8. And he was happy. He was blown away. And I said, stop, hold on.
Hold on.
This is what community, tell you what my community.
His co-momager told you it was his birthday.
Oh, birthday.
That was
I didn't know.
Is she everybody's fucking manager?
Yes.
The part that y'all don't know is she tell us she our manager. We can't do nothing about it. But
I'm
no,
glad you know.
Let me tell y'all what my community, this car club world did. I looked, it was about 60, 70 people there. So, hey, y'all, if everybody could reach in their pocket and just pull out $1, if you ain't got no dollar, just tell him happy birthday. I'm willing to bet you he left there with at least $150 from people just giving because he was a little kid, number one. So let's treat this, like Mark said, let's treat this situation the same way. It don't have to be a lot. It could be what you can afford. Mm-hmm. And if you can't afford it, look in the refrigerator, and this is no slight. It's going to sound funny. But if y'all got food stamps, go buy some food.
Exactly. Fruit
snacks, what I mean?
Baby eat snacks.
Just something. Everybody do something. I had already made plans to be gone. I should have been gone already, but we had some hiccups. I sent my little thing, cash up. Y'all should already got it. But hey man, y'all, let's show up and show out.
I don't think you realize what it takes to start something over in that type of magnitude. Like everything, my nigga.
They're going to need support for a long time.
Yeah.
Like we can give on Friday, but this has to be something that we continue to help them with because it takes a long time to recoup from that kind of loss. So, it doesn't take much for us to collectively come together Friday. It won't take much for us to come together again on the 15th, and we need to continue to think about them. So I'm just putting it out there that, even if it's a $20 every couple of weeks kind of thing, then let's do that. $20 times a couple of people adds up. That helps. That's $100 worth of food if it's just 5 of us, So I'm just imploring us to be a blessing.
Right. And for all the naysayers out there, because we all have it. We all have this little person in the back of our head and be like, I ain't getting nobody shit. put yourself in that situation
Mm.
and think about if we were talking about you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And this is not for me to get you to donate 100 when you can only afford 10.
Mm-hmm.
This is just to get you in the mindset of let me help because I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So y'all think about that. My beautiful cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause them two big head ladies right there, they gonna need some Tylenol. But I bet y'all pillow be hollering when y'all lay down on it.
You know,
One more time for the people in the back. July 15th from 5 to 9. Be there or be square. And don't forget, if you think you got bowling skills, which is a few clubs that I know of that have some skills. Shout out to Impala Nation. One Love, One Nation. They have skills. I'm not sure if the Misfits have skills on bowling lanes.
Don't call us out like that. You know we ignorant.
However, who else is AHR can bowl? AHR, I know AHR can bowl.
Don't forget about that. We won.
About that life got a few. They got a few bowls
About
over
that
there.
life can bowl.
We won.
About that life can bowl.
A-Town Riders.
A-Town Riders can bowl.
They got some. They have some sharks on their bowling team.
Who was it? I think it was FSO back in the day could bowl. No. Oh. Anyway,
I heard
come out to
heavy
the.
hitters trying to come for us though.
Oh, they can bowl too.
Yeah,
That's
heavy
what I
hitters.
heard. Heavy hitters.
Okay, so this might be a situation here, people. So
Yes.
pull up and park. Deepest Club. We got some additional events. This trajectory of this event has kind of changed, and we already spoke about that. And come out and celebrate with them, and actually bowl afterwards, and eat some chicken. What else did we miss on that?
That's it.
That's
That
it.
is it.
We appreciate you,
Yes.
y'all. We really
Yeah.
do.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Thank
Or
you.
I will. I know I will.
Once again,
For sure.
shout out to the Walker family. We love y'all. Every step of the way, we behind you. In front
It
of
will
you,
get better.
beside you, wherever you need us to be, we here.
You can
Yeah.
replace all of these things that you can touch, but you can't replace people.
Exactly.
So
There you
we're
go.
still here. So shout out to Misfits. Thank y'all for joining us. Yes, Lord, we're gonna leave that Cash App up. Misfit Toys of HCL on the Cash App. No numbers too low, no numbers too high. Put $1 in there, put $5 in there. Shout out to them. Friends of the show. We can start saying friends of the show now. That sounds good.
Is
Friends
that
of
Mr. Dale? Is this the Mr. Dale that builds the things? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is
All I
Mr.
know
Dale?
is he be in the after dark comments every Tuesday.
Okay, that ain't
Wednesday.
that Mr. Dale then.
Mr. Dale, be in there? What you doing in there, Mr. Dale?
What was the guy's name that makes the board, the show boards?
Oh
Pro
no,
board.
no.
Brett.
That's Brett from
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Nasty. Okay. Here you go, Skeet. God. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I had him confused. I'm sorry.
Mr. Dale is a huge supporter. Thank you very much, Mr. Dale. He is a huge supporter of the After Dark Show. We appreciate you for that monetary donation you made yesterday.
sure.
Thank
For
you
sure,
very
for
much.
Yeah, Mr. Dale, man.
And yeah, Merc, yeah, you have seen us in action. We used to have a great team with Camaro Nation. I might have to dig some of them folks out and see if they can come out on the 15th and see if we can throw a few on the lanes. I needed me a team. You know, my club be so busy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we
yeah, they do, man.
I had to split my club up sometimes, send 50 over here, send 50 over there. You know what I'm saying?
But
You
how
know,
do they
and
do
then
that
they
with
be
that
working.
invisibility, though? You know, being invisible that must be hard in itself.
It's a task, you know, having to juggle. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, Skip.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't. It's so
how
much.
you juggle invisible?
I mean, when you have this many members,
he even had an invisible marching band. It was amazing.
Pit Stop Skeet hit me up at the Street Royalty Show this weekend, and he has some shoes he wants to donate to some kids. Pit Stop, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they were size 15 and 14.
Wait, they were regular shoes, right?
They're Pumas, yeah, basketball shoes. But
they need to go to Misfits, right?
But can they wear them though, Mark? It don't make sense. 15 and a 14, that's a big shoe.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So again, size 15, size 14. To anybody that has a child, or at this point an adult that needs some shoes, size 15, size 14, they're Pumas, and get in contact with Pit Stop Skeet of the
Pit Crew.
Pit Crew. and he has them to give to donate, not give away, but donate. And pissed up, I did reach out to the coach of the youth league, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet. But yeah, so thank you for that.
Shout out. Okay, anybody going to Nash show?
We got a bunch of stuff in between there, sir.
I know. I'm just curious. I just want to get that shit off real quick. I've been seeing the flyers because he's notorious for sending. I send a picture of my car and then he puts it on the flyer. I post it. It's a genius idea, and now I'm starting to see the post circulate again about his show. So I'm just curious. Just curious. Anyway, let's get to the other shows and then we'll come back to that. Circle back around.
Oh my God! I'm not gonna say that.
All right, Skip, take it away, Jack.
All right. The first one we have on the screen is Short Bed Showdown. Big Lat, a lot of y'all know him, or y'all might have heard of him, but Big Lat is a legend / OG on the car club scene, period. I met him when I first came back to Atlanta in 2001. This guy, just like I always shout out the car scene, this guy does that. He is doing a Short Bed Showdown this weekend, July the 9th, from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. There's a trucks only allowed in the show area. So it's all for short bed trucks. The show entry is $40. Spectators $20. Single cab, crew cab, dualies are welcome. All trucks are welcome. Long bed, lifted trucks, lower trucks, tow trucks, 18-wheelers, dump trucks, Ford, whatever. But it's called a Short Bed Showdown. He has some nice awards to give away. I know because I've seen them. I've seen them. And again, it's going to be at 1159 Mount Zion Road in Morrow. That is July the 9th from 2 to 9. Contact information is Big Lat, 470-257-8143. Best of show in this show gets $250. So
yeah, these specialty shows, let me just say, like these G-body shows, short bed shows, like these real specific shows, these are great to spectate. So even if you don't have these vehicles, these are just great to go to. So go ahead, Skip.
And yeah, and to piggyback off what Mark just said, you could have this truck sitting in your backyard and you can go see what the possibilities of it are. You could either sell it because people are looking for them to buy them, or you could just get in the game and fix your own up. So
They are
y'all
awesome.
support, man. Y'all please go support. He is a great dude for the guys that don't know him. Yeah.
All right. We already talked about this one. I'll go ahead and knock it out once more for the people in the back of the pews. The Back Row Baptist, you are now serviced to come to July 15th, Misfit Toys Chicken and Chill at the Bojangles, 2745 Powder Springs Road in Marietta. And then join them afterwards for the bowling that's on 2750 Austell Road in Marietta. Great event. Great event. Be there or be square. Then after that, Skip.
All right. This one is KJ's Car Bash Part 2. If you missed Part 1, you must have been asleep. But this one is going to be at TKT Playtime Inflatable Park at 4060 Covington Highway in Decatur. If you're familiar with Covington Highway, when you get off 285, it's across the street from the Quick Trip. That is the plaza. Can't miss it. See y'all there July 23rd from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The car show portion of it is $30 car show registration. This particular show, ladies and gentlemen, is a Kids' Choice Judging. Let me say it again real slow. Kids' Choice Judging. How we did it at the first show was I got all the children there and I handed each one of them a trophy. And we told them, go pick your favorite car. They cannot be duplicates. So nobody will get 2 trophies, but the kids will pick the cars they like.
And they were so excited.
The spectators are free with any school supply donation. Again, this is a back to school edition car bash for KJ. They have a special guest who will be Darkside 350. Yeah, and it's at 4060 Covington Highway, Decatur, July 23rd from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Boom.
There you go. Shout out to KJ. And without further ado, make sure you also hit him up for this. We'll be right back. This episode of Atlanta CarCast is brought to you in part by KJ's Mobile Auto Detailing LLC. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you get same-day appointments. You get same-day rain guarantee. You get disinfectant. You get sanitation services. You get memberships. You get subscriptions. It's all there. Washes, wax, carpet shampooing, claying, steam cleaning. He's got the works. Hit him up at 470-214-1423. Hit them up at 470-214-1423. Tell them Atlanta CarCast sent you, or Atlanta Cast Network. Don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. KJ's Mobile Auto Detailing.com. Book your appointment today, or you can catch him at one of these 1,000 shows that are going on. Next
or you
up.
can always call 470-213-1423. I know his number by heart. That's how many times I've given it out.
Oh, wow. It's that deep.
It's that deep. KJ, I just want you to know it's that deep.
It's that deep.
It's
and
that
welcome
deep.
back.
Another business managed by the great.
That's right.
She the manager. She HR. She asset protection.
Payroll.
She got security. Shout out to who your security company?
C. Baylor Security. C. Baylor Security. She's in the chat.
Yeah, she is.
Let me tell you. I went to her house and she had this commendation from the FBI. I was like, oh, you need to hang that up. She just, didn't have it plaqued up yet. I'm like, you need to hang that up. Everybody that walked in my house would see that. They would know that I'm that bitch. That's right.
What? Wait a minute. Because you got accommodation. Okay.
She's in intelligence, so that takes a special level of skill. So if you haven't met Carmelita, she's always with me at car shows. She's my personal security. And
C. Baylor Security.
Yes.
Official, not just the people that wear the t-shirts that say security.
Oh no, she got it.
Real deal.
Got it, and she keep it with her.
Yeah. So if you need any security, we can help you out with that too. She is licensed and bonded in Atlanta. And yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Skip, take it away.
All right. This one is the Pure Shine ATL 4th annual car and bike show. The special guest will be DJ Hot the Boss. It's a customer appreciation and Tonio's birthday bash, Saturday, July 29th, from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Free entrance. Now, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, this is what you don't do on flyers. I'm going to read it just like it says, and then y'all tell me where I went wrong. It says free entrance, $10 parking, $40 contest parking, $100 red carpet. Where the free part?
Wait, what?
It says free entrance.
I mean, spectators?
$40 contest parking.
Oh, ain't shit free.
$100 red carpet parking.
Send me no
Live
shit free.
DJ, food, family friendly, contest and more. All vendor inquiries. Contact 478-538-6791. This will be at the Harley Davidson Thunder Tower West, right across the street from South Lake Mall on 1354. Is that a 5? Yeah, 1384.
Everybody knows where that is. They know where it is.
Okay, Skip, if you walk there, then you get in free. But don't drive.
Because you can't park. You can't park across the street at the mall.
Exactly. It's directly across the street. So yeah.
Right.
Get down.
You got to be in Uber.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.
Oh my goodness. But it is Pure Shine ATL's 4th annual car and bike show, guys, at the Harley Davidson dealership across from the South Lake Mall on the 29th. The times are again from 1 to 8.
So he was supposed to be on here last week, but it's my fault. I didn't follow up with him, so he'll definitely be on prior to the show to clear up all the pricing and all of that.
Answer all these questions.
Yes, Mr. Antonio or Tonio is one of the preeminent detailers on the east side. He's in Decatur. If you're on the east side, you need a good detail. He's also one of our great, detail partners. So we've got east side, south side, we've got Gwinnett. So if you need detailers, we got somebody in every area for you.
And for all of y'all out there with businesses, y'all better get Miss TJ as your damn manager so she could put your shit out there and elevate your damn business. That's
right.
the bottom damn line. You know, as I keep
Well,
saying,
gee,
damn.
thanks.
That's it.
Well, gee, thanks.
And a lot of y'all that, when you need something, if you don't know where to go, inbox us. We can get you in the right direction where you won't get, screwed over, or you can save some money. We got a lot of partners, a lot of friends of the shows at this point when it comes to these cars and these detailers and shops and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, we've been answering quite a few of them as of late, and if we don't know, we'll tell you.
We the plug. We the plug.
Yeah.
Skip is really the plug.
No, stop it.
Don't call me, call Skip.
So again, we talked about Divine Interventions.
Yes.
Got the background information of this club. Shout out to them. Didn't know the background, breaking off a KO and all that kind of good stuff. That's cool to see. Christian base. A lot of these Christian based clubs are starting to come onto the show. That's good to see. If you're a fan of Jason Dupree, you can see him live doing a few of Chad's favorite songs. Top 25, all that kind of good stuff. Entry fee is $20. Don't miss this one on the 29th. And I think this one is in August, but we'll still hit it because this was on the 30th.
July 30th, yeah.
Back to school block party. This is a free event. This is on July 30th, which is a Sunday, 1 to 5. This is also sponsored by the Atlanta Car Club community. They're going to have dental hygiene education out there. That's for free education, advice, fun, food, haircuts. And I think are they still looking for barbers?
Yes.
Okay, they're still looking for barbers to come out and give some kids some free haircuts so they can go back to school looking fresh. Most of the schools go back around the 7th, I'm assuming.
Right.
So that's about a week. Go ahead.
And also, inspiring others is a part of they're partnering up with ACC.
Yes.
So inspiring others is a group of people also. So they might want to out.
The Atlanta Car Club community, not Atlanta Car Cast.
Yes.
Right. Atlanta Car Club community.
Yes.
The other entity, y'all.
The other ACC.
Other one.
Friends of the show.
Yeah.
More info, hit them up at 678-734-4628. Again, this is a free event. You can find them at 4150 Snapfinger Woods Drive. That's in Decatur 30035. This is a back to school block party. By ACC and the Inspiring Others. All right. What's this one? Go ahead, Skip. Because I don't know this one.
You don't know this one? Okay.
It's actually out of order. There should be another back to school before that one.
Yeah, this one is you in the
I'm
middle of
sure all of them. That was one by one. I don't see no one.
All right. This one is Children of Sudden Angels Co. Company. I'm thinking that's what it or car organization, CO. Anyway, it's the 2nd year anniversary memorial ride honoring the lives of our kids' beloved parents. All car and bike clubs are welcome to help us celebrate our kids while remembering their parent. So I'm gonna go on a limb and assume this is for kids who have lost parents.
Yes.
This ride.
Yeah.
It starts as a police escort. It's Saturday, August the 12th. It starts at 2 p.m. at South DeKalb Mall in the back parking lot. The ride ends at Wade Walker Park in Stone Mountain, which is off Panola. If anybody wants to know where Wade Walker Park is, it's pretty big. There's food, music, and family fun. Annual Rainbow of Colors balloon release. Each family wear and bring their fallen angel's favorite color. And this is okay. So this is the same event, 2 different events, same people.
It's the
Same event. Same event.
Okay. So the ride starts at 2, and by 3:30 they'll be at the park and at Wade Walker Park on the back pavilion. That address, in case you don't want to participate in the ride, is 5585 Rock Ridge Road, Southwest Stone Mountain, Georgia. The charity ride starts at 2. The director is CCH, and the assistant director is Kaya S. Again, it says wear and bring balloons of your loved one's favorite color. Lawn chairs, tents highly recommended because it's hot. This summer is disrespectful. And it's their 3rd year rainbow colored balloon release honoring our kids' beloved parent. Cool.
They'll be on the show on August 3rd to talk about the event in more detail. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So we did have a back to school event.
All right.
Chef
Did I
Kiki
miss that?
event.
Or you just put that in there?
You missed it.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go. You want me to go or you go?
She added it. Go ahead, Miss CJ.
I can't see it. I'm on my phone. It's
First annual back to school best car. Another theme, Cars Are Us. Here we go. Best car theme.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't doing that.
Create some divisiveness. Don't do that. That's not what that says.
Oh, okay. Yeah, first annual back to school best car theme. Music Jumpy House, food, cars, and more. This is July 30th, the same day as that other one. We have a 62-inch TV or 2 Six Flags tickets, or dinner for the family at Longhorn. Okay, that's creative. I like that. I might want to check that out. We are looking for really bring out the kid in you. There's only one winner, yet we have so many awesome vehicles. Bring out your Hulk Smashers. Did that say Hulk Smurfers?
No, that's supposed to be Smurfers. Your Hulk, Smurfers, Chucky, Betty Boop, and all themed vehicles.
I think that should be Smashers. Okay, come on. It's for the cheering. All right, they really
is that what it says? It's for the cheering.
Cheering.
Hey, Chef Kiki, we see you.
Okay, this is at Sam's Club in Morrow, 7325 Jonesboro Road in Morrow, Georgia. This is hosted by Dolphins Water Ice _ATL. I'm assuming, is this a car show? I don't know. Or just you just saying back to school, just event. What is this, Miss CJ?
I'm gonna have to. I will invite her on to talk about it. People send these flyers. I do the best that I can do to get them on here. So I don't ask a lot of questions. People send flyers, I post them. There you go.
It looks like just an event.
They say only one winner.
Yeah, and there's no entry fees, so I'm assuming
it'd probably be a car meet.
She had the car meet at Sam's Club 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
same person.
I went by there. Extreme Customs was there.
There you go. So she's connected. She knows the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and last but not least, the man with all the Adobe softwares, Mr. Nash, 8/12/23 Super Mega Motherfucker Show, the Super Mega Show in the ATL. Let's talk about it. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Go Nighthawk.
We talked about support. Hold on, y'all. Let me preface this conversation.
It's going down.
Hold on. Let me get my shit off. We talked about support last week, right? Right? And I think we really kind of zoomed in on what that means. This is our culture. We control it. This is ours. But if we don't change, nothing will change. I'm not saying certain people are outsiders or insiders or anything, but it's a support piece. And if you can't show to some degree a level of support, I just don't understand why we support certain things. Not saying that we shouldn't support this. I'm getting my shit off.
I can tell you why. One of the reasons. The man has awesome fucking trophies.
Is that the whole lore?
No, you're missing my point. Anytime you enter something, you want to win, of course. The man has awesome trophies. And this is coming from a person that makes trophies. His trophies are fucking awesome. They're one-of-a-kind trophies. So, yes, that's a draw. Mm-hmm. You know, some people go to shows just to show out. Some people go to shows just to be seen. Some people go to learn. Some people go to mingle. But the draw is being called up to that stage to get that awesome ass trophy. And they are that. I'm not gonna hate. I can't hate on that. So that is part of his lure, is the trophies he gives away.
But he's a phenomenal marketer. I
Yeah.
can say that he's a phenomenal marketer. His social media compels you. His trophies are amazing. They are truly one of a kind.
Yeah.
And for that alone, that's the draw. People want to go and win that gorilla. They wanted to win that NBA championship trophy. They wanted to win. They wanted to win. I can't remember what some of the other ones were, but yeah,
I do understand that there's a list, and it's not a large list. It's a list of people who just throw shows, and they don't support other shows, and this is beginning to be one of them. So I just don't know, and I'm not just pointing out him. I'm saying anybody.
I kind of disagree with you on that. I know he came to the Themes R Us car show last year. I didn't see him there this year, so I mean, it is what it is. We can't say that people who don't live in the area don't support shows intentionally. He doesn't live here. But that doesn't mean he shouldn't be allowed to throw a show here and people attend it, especially when his trophies are so amazing. I would want to win one. That's just my opinion. You can agree or not.
Nighthawk.
Both of you guys are right. Because it's looking at it from two sides of the coin. But going back to what we talked about last week, this is one of the reasons why I gave scenarios about my opinion about what support is. And car shows, there's levels to car shows. You have the Street Whips, the Stunt Fest. Then you have the breast cancer shows and the other one of the other big name shows that Threat Show throws.
Power Fest.
Power Fest. Those are considered major shows in Atlanta. Then you have Whips by Wade. Then you have these are all big shows. So when these people and all these car shows I named and even Nash, they advertise their ass off for their show. But part of their advertising, like we said last week and like what Mark is alluding to, is show up at a local show, donate $5 and walk around, pay the spectator fee, whatever, and pass your flyer out. That's support also.
Right.
And somebody made a comment, support for support. And I said this last week, support is not always monetary, man. It's not.
Just being there.
Right.
Being in the culture. Being present.
To me, it looked like his shows like he's doing a big tour. Like he's here this week, here that next week, here is jumping back and forth. So like he's on tour with his shows.
Huh?
Have you been to one of his shows yet, Nighthawk?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I think it's a thing to be. This gonna, like Skip said, this gonna sound bad. It's a thing to be a trophy whore. Some of y'all some trophy whores.
Right. I'm going.
This is your show.
But that to me, that name, trophy whore. The person that made that name was a person that didn't win trophies. That couldn't win trophies. That was always beat. Everybody that enters a car show, every single person is hoping beyond hope that they win. Or they come in with a car that's top notch, like 392 Bled, knowing they're gonna win. He knew he was gonna win the crown.
Right.
Everybody, when he pulled up, they were like, God damn. You understand what I'm saying? It's what it is. So trophy whore, that name was made by a pissed off sore loser. Because when you enter that show, that's what the fuck you're going for.
Right.
You're not going to say, man, that's a badass car Bled got. No. God damn it. Bled entering to win. Yeah, he entered to show off his work and time spent and effort and everything else. Not taking that away from him.
But hold on, if you had to rate the percentage, hold on, Skip. If you had to rate the percentage, if you had to take it in percentage wise, 100% support versus compete, what would you say it was?
With who?
With anybody, like somebody like Blair. Do you think
But
it's
Mark,
80% support, 20% competition, or what would be
Mr.
your?
I think it's even. It could be 100% on both, 50% on both, but whatever that number is, it's even. Everybody is a competitor, Mark. A lot of people won't admit it. A lot of people won't say it. But the reason you pay to enter a show where you're not the judge and somebody else is judging is to win.
I've been saying
you don't enter a show to get told your car ain't shit.
And it's just really unfortunate that support isn't what people think it is. You know, people's expectation of support can sometimes be unrealistic. I don't expect anybody to support me. That's my expectation. No one, if you guys knew me in real life, because I have like if I have multiple I have multiple lives. So professionally I have a life, right? None of my professional peers support this podcast. They know about it. They don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
They know about it. They know that I go to car shows. They know that we do these things, but they don't support me. That's not my expectation. It is not. It's not the expectation.
I was saying you plan to fail. That's what I was saying.
I plan to fail.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you mean.
You know, and I tell people that because, and this is the short version of it. Everybody plans to win. And then when they don't, because of bad judging, because of haters, they're destroyed or pissed off because I waste my fucking money, man. I ain't never going this shit no more. But if you plan to fail, you prepare yourself for all the negative outcomes. If they don't happen, touchdown. But if they do happen, you're in a good state of mind where you don't say something you'll regret. You don't cause an issue where there should have been one caused, and everybody's having a good day. So I plan for all the negative shit. That way, if it don't happen, man, I had a good day. You know what I'm saying? But people don't look at it that way, you know. So, and another thing, what Ms. T just said, all my friends don't support me. When the car show I had when I gave away this ring, the rose gold one, I had a damn good turnout. A lot of people, man, goddamn, you had more than this last year. I said, man, I expected what I got. They said, huh? I didn't expect to double or outdo what I did last year. I expected what came. Shit. You can't be disappointed by something that you didn't. How can you tell yourself, if I don't get 100, I failed? Shit. No, that's about the scene. It's about the culture. So, you know, everybody don't have my outlook, but boys, y'all keep planning to win and keep failing. It's going to discourage you, and then you're going to leave to something that you love doing. And that's the negative part of, you know, the attitudes on this scene. So, hey,
but it's a compelling conversation, and you know, it's good to be able to have a space that we can talk about these things, and it not be adversarial. You know what I mean? Mr. and I live in the same house and disagree probably about 80% of everything.
We disagreed on that one. She brought up Nash's show, and we disagreed.
Yeah, we disagree. We disagree on Rick Ross' show. We disagree on pretty much everything, but we communicate well, so it's never an issue, you know. And I think that that's what we've created this show for, is to really talk about everything and to be able to really agree to disagree and just see other perspectives. Sometimes you just need to hear someone's perspective in order to understand where they're coming from.
That's
right. Somebody left whatever show, whatever past weekend, and was like, that shit was fucking great. Somebody else left was like, that was some bullshit. You can get both. And it's okay. You know, but it's, you know, that's what we're here for, to kind of talk about it and come to a common ground. And maybe one on either side may think about it and like, I might be wrong.
I got a call from a competitor. I'm not going to say their name, and y'all cannot guess who they are, so please don't. They have an excellent fucking car. And everybody thinks their car is the best of show car. If they don't, then they're in the wrong game. Now, you might have levels of best in show, which you do. But this person called me and said, hey, man, what can I do to guarantee a win? I said, you can't do nothing. But keep doing what you're doing. And the reason I gave him that advice is because the next 3 shows, your car is going to blow them away. But then that one person pulls up with a bigger name and a bigger car or a better known car than you, and now there's a competition. So it's up to the judge or judges, and that's the unknown on this in this world is how are you going to be judged when all the heavy hitters are in the house? How are you going to be judged when a top heavy name pulls up? This is my answer to a portion of that. Whatever your car is, be it Mr. Tesla, Nighthawk Charger, or my ragged ass truck, when the judges come around or you see them judging, hey, excuse me, when y'all get ready to start judging, when you get in my car, will you let me know? I got a couple things I want to show you or talk about. It's that simple. As long as I've been judging, I miss shit. Sometimes that little extra you did on your lights, your headlights, your headliners, it makes a difference because if I'm judging by myself, I'm in a rush, but not in a rush. I'm trying to get everybody taken care of, but I'm also trying to pay attention. This is why I tell people it's good for the competitor to talk to the judge. One time on the show, we talked about where somebody accused me of showing favoritism because only certain people talked to me while I was judging, and those people won, and that's all they saw. To me, that's not cheating. It's letting the judge or judges know what you've done to the car that they possibly could overlook that could possibly help you win. So you guys, competitors, got to speak up a lot of times at these shows where the judge is unknown, where the style of judging is unknown, where you feel like they may overlook some new additions you've made to your car. Because if you don't say it, who's going to say it?
Well, it's game too. You know, like a lot of these clubs give the game to their members. Here's how you win. From a aesthetics level, from a competing level, from an actual car show level. Because all three of them are different. What you do to your car, what you do to your car on the day of the show, you know, all of that is different. And some clubs really, really pour into their members and tell them how to win. Like, but some people don't know that you should talk to the judge when they're judging your car.
Now, and this is not to be argumentative. I've been saying this shit for years, Mark. And I know everybody don't hear me talk or don't pay attention to me or don't listen to me. But
what if the judges don't talk?
Well, I mean, that's one of those things to where another thing I always say is know your audience. If a judge can't tell you why you lost, then you don't need to be at that show anymore. If you can pull up to a show, getting ready to pay your entry fee, whatever it may be, and you say, "Hey man, who's judging? Don't worry about it, man. Just give me that money." You know what? I don't even want to be at this show because sometimes some people don't like me when they won't come to a show that I'm judging. I've heard that. Okay, cool. I know I'm gonna get more than not, but it's their right to know if they're giving you their money. You know, because there are people out there that genuinely think I don't like them.
I think, but it's par for the course though. If I got an elite build and I don't like Skip, right, and I know Skip is judging, and I'm like, all right, fuck that show, I ain't going. That gives somebody else just bumped up, right?
Exactly.
So somebody really, if Skip is judging all the shows, and then a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to that show because they don't like Skip, and I might win. You know, so it's levels to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how you look at it.
That's the pitfalls of doing what I do and being who I am. If your feelings get stepped on, I didn't try to step around them. That's just it. And people don't want the butt naked truth. They want to be pampered and coddled and everything else, and I'm not that dude.
Right.
You know, and I get it. You know, everybody wants to be, no, I'm old school. I'm sorry. Man,
right.
Fuck that shit up and come back to the next show, you know. But hey, it's what it is, man.
So do you think the heat, like, I think next year we should just take July off. That's just me. But do we think with this fucking 90 degrees outside, do we think that weighs a factor in some of these shows as far as like maybe the judges being overheated and you know maybe they just want to get the fuck out of there?
You reach it too far. You reach it too far. No,
I'm reaching.
Because 9 times out of 10, and I'm not even gonna say 9. I'm gonna say 7 times out of 10, the judge is being paid or they volunteered to do it. If I'm being paid to do a show, I don't give a fuck how hot it is. I'm gonna get out there and do that job. You understand me? So it's just like when you go to work. Some people can go to work and fuck off all day and still get the same check.
But
Some
question,
I'm sorry.
Do you think attendance is affected by the heat?
Yeah.
During the day?
In some cases, yeah. Yeah. One of my best friends, my wife's husband, he cannot be in the sun bare skinned. He has to wear long sleeves year round. The sun does something to his skin. And I'm like,
but both of y'all knew it was gonna be that. Both of y'all knew it was gonna be that hot last Saturday, right? Or was it a shocker? Like you was like, oh shit,
no, we
it's
knew it
90
was gonna be
degrees.
100 degrees. We knew it was gonna be in the 90s, but it actually got up to 101 degrees. The laptops would not come on.
They came on, but they were like, "Nah, bitch, I'm hot." They just would not, you know, the temperature, the thermometer things came up like it's hot. We're not doing nothing.
Miss TJ got a new segment called Tesla Interviews.
Yes, it works.
Right. Get in the car.
But yeah, man, it's one of those things to where everybody's not gonna get their way. And the best thing anybody can do, people throwing the shows, people attending shows, is know your audience, number one. And just understand how the game is. And it's not a game, but how the scene is. And I'm just throwing these names out there. Nitty's car, Bled's car, and Swagback Shack's car. Those three badass cars. I guarantee you, if them three cars showed up at every show, the same person ain't gonna keep winning. And that's
if they showed up at every show, yeah.
But if those three cars showed up at 5 shows, you'd have, well, it showed up at 3 shows, you possibly can have 3 different winners. And that's just to name some of the cars. So, you know, hey man, it's what it is. We missed the point of what the car shows were for and concentrated more on the trophies and the accolades that come with winning. And that's just our nature, I guess.
Yeah, I think somebody would, if you just take July and August, and if somebody was really creative and they just jumped in and they just really did evening and night light shows, people would pick and choose. People would go, 10, 12 o'clock show. Fuck it, I'll go to the light show. Which, I mean, honestly.
And now that makes sense. But now here's the thing that happened with Street Royalty Show. It was supposed to start later in the evening and go into the night. Gwinnett said no because of what they know would happen after the show ended. The burnouts and blocking the roads and doing all that stuff because of what the scene has given us.
Right.
You know,
I think they might have had a bigger turnout.
Of course. With the light show. Think about all the people that just got a lot of badass lights that didn't come because there was no light show now.
Right.
But there's another aspect to it too. You know, if we don't do a car show in the regular locations where we're have carte blanche, so to speak, when you go to places like in Gwinnett, oh no, y'all not doing nothing at night because we can't control and see what everybody's doing. When that show was over Saturday, the police were there and they had got to see which way everybody went, and people understood that the police had their eyes on them. So
no issues.
Yeah,
no issues.
But you know, hey.
And in my opinion, when y'all brought that up earlier, when they was like they were revving their engines, I mean, come on, man, is revving engines breaking the law? I know burnouts, spinning tires is against the law.
Yeah,
but revving engines.
You know what that charge is called? Spinning the tires. Display of speed.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you can't burn tires. That's against the law. But revving your fucking engine and you come on, bro. I don't know how long ago that show was, and I think I was at that show, but I can't remember how long ago that was. If they was messing with them for that, that's just bullshit.
I saw it, and I was like, damn, I don't even want to go that way because I mean, when I said they had like 5 cars out there,
that's not
in the middle of the road.
That's not aggressive. Revving your engine is not aggressive.
Mister, we've been targeted for less.
Absolutely.
Think about it. We've just driven through small
That don't
towns.
make it right.
I'm just saying, we've driven through small towns as a group, and somebody got pulled over. Just because it was a group of us with lights, with those type of cars, going through a small town, and it was like, pick a nigga, let me get this one.
Yeah, because that town y'all got stopped in, I think they had to catch me in the next town because I don't think I'd pulled over.
What town was that? I can't remember.
It was Fitzgerald, wasn't it?
We were coming from Atlanta Motor Speedway, so we had to be somewhere between. We were like Hampton.
Okay.
No. We were coming from out of town.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
talking
that was
about
one
when
of
we
many
was.
times. That was
When we was in that hick town and they tried and they radioed up and
That's
then
what
we
I'm talking about,
landed.
yeah.
And they was like, they told us to tell y'all to get out this county. Y'all boys don't get out this county right now. You guys are all you guys are going to jail if you don't get out this county. That's what they said.
My whole line over going. We was coming through Augusta.
It was Macon. I knew it was Macon. I mean Hampton.
Yes.
It was Hampton. Merck said
By
it
the
was.
time we got to Hampton.
Yeah, because we stopped.
Remember when we
We
came back from
stopped.
Macon?
We stopped at like a Quick Trip or a race went up whatever the gas station was, and it was like all we did was use the bathroom, go in and get some beverages, and when we pulled out of there, it was like bloop, bloop, bloop. Remember? As soon as we
That
pulled
must
out.
have been that was a different time. Me and Skip talking about a different time.
But
Oh,
this
I'm
is the
talking
time
about-
y'all told me
CJ
about
got
when it was
pulled
so
over.
racist and
That's right.
redneck. Y'all was like, we ain't finna get no gas or nothing. We finna get the fuck on.
We getting the fuck out of here. Yes. We was like, yes, sir. That was it. We was out. Anyway. I don't know. These days are a little different with the advent of people just recording everything and putting everything on social media and people getting a little bit more information about what you should do and what you shouldn't do. It's a little different now. I don't think police necessarily react the way they used to.
It depends
still
on where you
bad.
are. It depends on where you are.
And the way you are.
Depends on where you are. In small towns, they just want you to go. Go on. Just go on.
Right.
Get up out of there.
And
And it was the lights. It was the lights. That's what it was.
In Metro Atlanta, they've seen it all. They don't care. They may stop you to get a picture, but they're not tripping. But when you go to these smaller towns, they're really like, what are these niggas about to do? You guys need to just go on.
Right.
Not understanding that, people put a lot of money in their cars. We're not about to do anything stupid.
Yeah. Because it was like getting dark one of the times when we got pulled over, and they was like, yeah, it was a red car with lights. And I was like, nah, my car purple. I was like, see, officer, it's purple. It was flip-flop paint. So when it was daytime, it looked red. By the time it was nighttime, it was purple. Yeah, it was a different color car.
Okay.
Flip-flop paint.
But yeah, to wrap all this up and put it in a nutshell, man, this car game, man, most of you guys have been out here long enough to understand where you're going, how it's going to be done. And if something is that drastically different, don't enter the show. Park your car outside and go hang with your friends. Pay the spectator fee and hang out. Because most people, in my opinion, when people dump a lot of money in their car, they think that automatically means they're going to win.
Right.
When people build the cars themselves, they think that puts you over the top because you did all the work. And that's just not how it is. Oh, he bought all that. How come he went and cause the shit look good?
Right.
That's what it is. I mean, so y'all just know your audience.
Yep, know your audience.
1,000 times. Prepare to fail. It's not hard to do. Just think about all the negative shit that could go wrong and how you would address it if it was to happen. That's it. It ain't nothing you got to write down or nothing and say, you know what, if this happened, I'm just going to get in my car and leave. If this happened, I'm going to be quiet till the police pull over. And there you go. You prepared yourself. But when shit gets you off guard, you want to lash out. You want to, do whatever. And that's the problem.
But again, if you have not been to one of these specialty shows, please go out and check it out. Like if you haven't been to a G-Body show, it is something special. Like it is amazing.
The old school shows are amazing too. Like they really are.
Right. To see 20 iterations of the same goddamn car.
What?
It's fucking amazing. Like, and this is no knock, but if you see 20 Camaros and 20 Impalas, 20 donks, each one of them donks gonna be completely fucking different and badass. All the Camaros are gonna have pretty much the same hop-ups, upgrades, or whatever, because they're such newer cars. And that's what Mark is saying about these old school shows or these specialty shows. When it's all that one car or one or two cars, y'all need to go check them out.
Like that short bed show. That out of all of those shows, that one caught my attention the most.
It's some bad
because I know what I'm gonna see, and it's not. Nobody's shooting in the dark with that. Like I'm like, all right, you might want to see that. But anyway, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. We will be back next week.
We'll lock you up. Okay.
What happened?
No, read Soldier Girl comment. She says South Fulton will let you cut up, but Douglasville will lock you up.
You will catch us on Threads. Have y'all heard about Threads? My phone been blowing up. I'm on Threads now. Y'all heard about Threads? In the
That's
chat,
the
you
new
heard about
Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Zuckerberg is a motherfucker.
It's called
He done
Threads.
broke the internet. It's called Threads. It's the new Twitter. And he basically said, all right, you don't like Twitter? He just made up an app and it looks just like Twitter.
No.
How did it work?
No. So basically, Elon Musk said last week that people are limited to only viewing 600 tweets per day unless they upgrade to a paid account. Now, one thread could literally have 600 tweets in it. A person like me, I've been on Twitter from the beginning. I've been on Twitter since 2009. I have a lot of friends on Twitter just because I've been on it so long, right? So literally one thread could have thousands of tweets. So saying that you're limited to only reading 600 a day means you could only read one tweet. A person like me who really follows like trending things, right. I really go on Twitter every day. So I look, Twitter is fun. It had been until Elon Musk, one of my favorite apps, because it's just conversational. It's really funny. And Black Twitter is hilarious, like for real. So anyway, Mark Zuckerberg said, oh, you know what? Bump that. I'm going to start another app. Started it on yesterday. And how many members? I think last night, over 10 million people had already signed up. So
it's over 11 million people. Yeah.
Already.
It's over 11 million people now. They had over 4 million people or something. It was something crazy in like 4 hours.
Yeah.
This just shows you the power of social media.
It has a black @ sign or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. And it's basically tied into Instagram and everything crosses right over. You can't lose. When you already have the infrastructure, that's what makes Tesla and Elon Musk so dangerous. If they would apply it, like if Musk came out with a Tesla phone like they said they would have 5 years ago, they would have fucked Apple up. Think about that.
They wouldn't have fucked them up. They might have given them the competition. Listen, Apple is they running too strong in the game. No.
If 5 years ago Musk would have dropped a Tesla phone, it would have disrupted Apple drastically.
Okay, disrupt and fuck them up, two different things. Think about
which would have made Apple change. Disruption makes people change. When nobody bothering you, you don't change. But when some shit disrupts you, you change. So Twitter right now is being disrupted like a motherfucker. And it's going to cause them to do what? Change. But anyway, we're going down a rabbit hole. I just wanted to get that shit off.
But anyway, join Fanbase. Join Fanbase, which is Black owned. Isaac Hayes III is the founder of Fanbase, which is more important. If you're not on Fanbase, it's been around since 2019. Please hop on Fanbase and support a Black creator. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? And this is for somebody special, and we'll be right back.
Girl, I'm just calling around letting people know my birthday tomorrow. How y'all doing today? I'm good today, but my birthday tomorrow. Guess what, Lala?
No, your birthday tomorrow?
No, my birthday tomorrow. Oh my God! Hey, girl, it's 11:59. My birthday tomorrow. Girl, I'm just calling around letting people know my birthday tomorrow. How y'all doing today? I'm good today, but my birthday tomorrow. Guess what, Lala?
No, your birthday tomorrow?
No, my birthday tomorrow. Oh my God! Hey, girl, it's 11:59. My birthday tomorrow. Girl, I'm just calling around letting people know my birthday tomorrow. How y'all doing today? I'm good.
Oh my God.
Her birthday is Saturday. Happy birthday to her. I love her, Miss TJ. If you want to, right now she has $1 pinned on her left breast. And if you want to send her a birthday gift, send it to Cash App $ Atlanta CarCast if you want to wish her a happy birthday. So everybody,
let me say this: if you send me money I'm gonna send it to Misfits Toys ATL. So let's do that.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Send her a birthday wish, which you should already be doing, even if it's $1, and then we'll transfer it to Misfit Toys of the ATL for her birthday. Shout out to Soldier Girl. It's her birthday on when?
July 8th, the same day. Duh. She's my
Oh
birthday
my
twin.
God. Do I got to play the video again for her too?
Yes.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So shout out to her. Who else? You got there's a couple more birthday twins out there in the car world. Is it
I wrote them down in my notebook.
No, the 19th is a hell of a day too, ain't it there, huh?
I don't have my book. Yes, Nighthawk and Miss Caramel's birthday are both July 19th. Do I need to go get my notebook and shout out all the other birthdays?
No, that's all right. We're on here.
That's all
My
right.
little
Yeah.
girl birthday July the 8th too. So.
The 8th.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that.
Cancer season, right?
No,
It's
just
cancer
July.
season.
Just people's birthdays in July.
It is
It's
cancer
cancer.
season. It is cancer season. Hater.
I just how's that hating?
Oh, big head Sagittarius.
All right. So every Monday, we have changed the name of the sports podcast to a fifth quarter. A fifth quarter sports podcast is now the new name of our Monday show. Catch us. We'll be back on Monday. This was a holiday week, so a couple shows took the week off. So catch the fifth quarter on Monday. On Tuesday, we will have The Uncomfortable Truth. Tuesday was, of course, 4th of July. If you didn't catch the last Uncomfortable Truth, it was a gem. In regards to the young lady in Chicago and the son that shot the lady, the guy that beat her, punched her in the face.
Yeah, beat his mama.
Yeah, that was. Go back, check it out. All these shows are under the live tab on the Atlanta Cast Network. Wednesday After Dark was great last night. Please check that out. It's worth a rewatch. And here, always on Atlanta CarCast, we will be here every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Without further ado, we're going to get up out of here. Y'all got anything else before we roll?
Y'all remember, man, if y'all can give anything, man, y'all please reach out to Misfit Toys
Yes.
or donate to Miss TJ. She's going to do her thing, her part, and make sure they get the money. That's it, man. And y'all keep loving yourself and staying out of trouble and, repping this car scene, man, because, when you get to the point where you don't want to do it no more, what's next?
Right.
I want to do this shit till I'm in a wheelchair. So,
yeah. And what do we do it for? What do we do it for? Think about it if it was you and everything that you used to come home to was now gone and you had to restart and reset. So shout out to Misfit Toys. Hopefully everything that comes your way is everything that was replaced ×2 and more.
Right.
So
We love y'all.
Yeah, we love everybody. We love all our supporters, all our friends of the channel. We just talked about that last week, everything that we've done in the last 5 years, and we're still here. We're going to keep rolling and keep delivering this great content to y'all. So without further ado, we're going to get up out of here if I can find the video. Peace.